Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Gungeon in the Gungeon. I'd like to thank everyone again for those likes, subscribes, and comments. If you can continue to do that, that would be great, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be doing these videos. It's because of the great comments that I've been getting and all the positivity I've been getting that I keep doing these videos all the time, as much as I can. And here again, before I start, I'm going to disclaim that I am not a professional by any means whatsoever. I just have a passion for guns. I collect guns, and something I love to do. So today we're going to get into something that I kept telling everybody a while back, that you can always find cool deals at estate sales. You even sometimes might find them at yard sales, but especially at an estate sale, because a lot of the times, unfortunately, when the people have passed away, family wants nothing to do with any of the firearms or the knives or any kind of weaponry at all. So they end up selling them too. Well, happened to go to an estate sale this past weekend and picked myself up something pretty cool. And you know, you see things sometimes. You see, like I said, plenty of knives. I've seen plenty of bayonets and all that, and you know, you give them a fair offer for it because they're trying to help the family make the money because of a lost one. Well, anyway, I ended up picking up a Sears and Roebuck Model 25 high standard 22 caliber rifle. And again, the make is Sears and Roebuck high standard is what it was called. The caliber is 22. It can either shoot 22 shorts, long, or long rifles. It has a 10-round capacity. It is a tube-fed bolt-action rifle. So I want to show you this here. I'm going to put my glasses on, but on the left side of the rifle here, it does tell you that the Sears and Roebuck information here, model 25. On the opposite side, the bolt action side, and it tells you, I don't know if you can see it, I'm trying to see in my camera, if you can see here on the barrel where it says it shoots the shorts, the longs, and all that. If you can see that there, I'm going to try to, and you can see down the barrel, I'm trying to do this and extend it out to you nice and slow so you can kind of see the gun itself, which is pretty cool. If you want to know the truth, look at the condition. The condition alone is what caught me about this. I mean, I'm going to show you the opposite side real quick too, trying to give you a good view. I don't want to get too crazy here, get it too close where you really can't see, but it is in awesome condition. I'm going to take your glasses off. The barrel length alone is about 24¼ inch. It's a blued finished barrel. As you can see, there was no marks on it or anything. It's great. Your bolt action is actually on this side, as you can see. Your safety is here. It's a push safety, so you go forward or you push back, as you can see me doing here. Pushing forward, pushing back. It is a little hard. I think I'm going to have to oil this up a little bit and clean it up a little bit, but here is your safety right there. Your bolt action, of course, is right here. So it's showing it to you. And like I said, the barrel finished is actually blued. And the front sight is actually a dovetail loss, they call it, configuration. Front sight right there. I'm going to show that to you there. And like I said before, it was tube fed. As you can see, it's tube fed. And it's bolt action. The rear sight is what you call a leaf notch sight. I don't know if you can see that up close there, right there. Like I said, I picked this up. It was actually pretty cool. The actual wood itself is a varnished wood stock is what it is. And you can see that itself too. I picked this up for actually a pretty good price. You know, I'm always in the hunt for firearms. And every time I go to these estate sales, I always at least find one, if not a firearm, I find a knife, a bayonet, or something weapon related that I end up buying. That's why one of the reasons this room is so full of different kind of firearms, weapons, you name it, I've got it in here. I hope you guys like that I'm doing the videos in my chair right now. I'm trying something a little bit different instead of behind the walls with my tables and all that other stuff. I'm trying to do this and this little lapel mic. So let me know, throw it in the comment if you think it's any good. If you like it, or would you rather see me back at the table again where I can show you more things and lay the gun down on the table. Just trying something different a little bit and giving you a different view back here. I'm going to probably go that way pretty soon so that way I can show you different wall. And I got another wall back here full of guns too. But Going to give you this view and see how you like it so far. Throw it in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Like I said, it was laying there. It was actually in its bag, and the bag is actually right here that it came with. I'll grab that for you. So it came inside of this bag here. You know, nothing fancy, nothing any phenomenal here, but it came with that. And I actually was checking it out while I was there. I didn't make my decision yet. I know the owner of the estate sale company. His name is V Patton. It's Patton Estate Sales. Great people, husband and wife team, great staff. We go there at least once a week. They have a sale, especially during the summertime. It's every weekend. If not during the summertime, I mean the wintertime, they have maybe once or twice a month. But great people, great staff, work with you. The second day, everything is usually 50% off. This past weekend, they actually had a Winchester safe, a 48 gun Winchester safe on the second. Nobody did anything the first day, but on that second day, somebody actually picked it up for $200. Great. That was a great deal. Great deal to me. It was in great condition. I was going to buy it, but I got too many already, so I didn't bother buying it. So, but anyway, I saw this baby, and, you know, I kind of asked what they wanted for it. And they told me in the beginning, and I said, okay, well, let me think about it a little bit. So I walked around, did some other shopping inside of the estate sale, came back to it, and I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $100 cash for it. And lo and behold, Mr. Patton took it. Couldn't go wrong there. $100 for this baby. I mean, it is in mint condition. I mean, look at it. Even the stock, mint condition. You could not go wrong at this. Semi-automatic 22, great starting gun, great for, you know, varmint shooting, whatever you want to do, playing around, hanging it on the wall, give it to your grandchildren, give it to your kids, what have you. Great starting gun. Great starting gun. I also got this in a Remington edition. Matter of fact, it's on my wall straight ahead, way up at the top. Bought that a long time ago for one of my boys, and they love it, and it's tube fed too up there. And it's 22, and they love it themselves. But $100, I couldn't go wrong. So I took it home, and I just wanted to check what one of these Sears and Roebucks would go for. Now they're on guns.com, gun broker and everything. They're selling for 300, over 300. Sometimes I saw one at 350. One was at 400. So when I saw that, I got myself a great deal at $100. I could not, I mean, there's not even any notches, any scratches. There's no pitting on the barrel, nothing at all with this firearm. And, you know, I'm not great, you know, back at the old guns, but this one here was made around in the late 60s, early 70s. I want to say 68, 69, well, 67, 68. But there was a few different kinds that were made by, I know that Marlin made some, Winchester made some too for, if I'm not mistaken, for Sears. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But this one here does say on it, especially on this left side here, Sears and Roebuck. And then a little bit bigger letters on the barrel here, it does say Sears Model 25. And like I said, on the opposite side, it tells you what it shoots, the shorts, the long rifles. But on the shorts, it's only high-speed shorts. So evidently there's a problem with the regular shorts, but it shoots high-speed shorts, and it specifically says that on this side of the barrel, high-speed shorts. But for $100, couldn't go wrong. Everything is perfect in it. As you can see, I'm going to open up that bolt action right there. As you can see inside of it, and as you can see this side here, it looks like it had a neat little bit of porting to it, which was really cool too. I haven't shot it yet. Just got it this past weekend, and I got it this past Saturday. I have not shot it yet, not taken it to the range. It was just in such good condition. Everything worked fine. Even the tube on it here, like I said, everything was just perfectly fine. When I took this tube out, I didn't see any kind of issues with it at all. There was no rust, nothing whatsoever was on this. You know, it was just a perfect little rifle. For $100, you can't beat it. And these are the kind of things that you can find at these estate sales, sometimes even garage sales. I've been to some garage sales before where, especially I went to one where the man sold a bunch of different kind of knives. The old style knives, pocket knives, the old Army Swiss knives, stuff like that. So you never know what you're going to find at these estate sales. I showed you in the past one time that I even found a bayonet that I paid $20 for it. I got it home, and it was a $400 bayonet. But a lot of times they don't really bother to look up some of this stuff, especially firearms. The estate sale company that are people that I go to where the patents, they don't really like to deal too much in firearms. The 22s, the 12 gauges they'll deal with, but any of the handguns he'll usually call me about, and I'll take care of them for him, or some other things, since I do have an FFL. So I kind of take care of the things for him, and tell him what it's worth. The ammunition, he always calls me with that. And I get a lot of that kind of ammunition too. Sometimes a lot of it's old and I don't, I just keep it around just to keep it. But, these are the kind of things that you can actually find. So you don't always have to go to a firearm store or, stuff like that. You can get guns from friends of yours, from estate sales, from pawn shops, and a lot of times people say they can't afford some of these guns, but $100 for this, and it's going for between $300 and $400 online used. And from what I saw in not as good a condition as this one was in, you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat it. It's a great starting firearm for anyone. You can use it for, like I said, anything, teaching your grandkids. I mean, the recoil on this is going to be absolutely nothing, just like it wasn't on the Remington that I have up there on the wall. But, this is just a beautiful purchase. I had to do this. It was just, the price was right. And what I saw, it was very well kept. And the same time, they had the safe there, which was a beautiful safe too. And, you never know what you're going to find. So when you're in your hometown or wherever you live, whatever part of the state you live in, states or whatever have you, hey, check them out. You never know what you find there. You literally never know. I've bought some really cool firearms from some of these estate sales and some garage sales and stuff like that, because people, unfortunately, right now in today's society, everybody's so hard up for money that, they need every little penny they can. So they unfortunately will sell these firearms at a cheap price. And like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this yet. This is just a few points that I kind of hit on. I'm not doing a review on it because I haven't fired it or done anything with it yet. I'm just was giving you some bullet points that I kind of read up on and checked out myself about it. And, it's kind of self-explanatory on these sites and the bolt action, of course, and where the safety's at. You can kind of see because it says it there. And there's not much to a 22, but hey, it's a great little starting rifle. It's in great condition. And these are the things, like I said, you find, but anyway, that's all I like to say about this. Now, I had said in the last video that I was going to show you something called Lucille. So for everybody who doesn't know what Lucille is, it's actually a prop from The Walking Dead. But I wanted to take it one little bit further. And I had asked my wife, I said, look, can you make me one of those Lucille prop bats? And she said, sure. So she looked at it, we looked at it, and like I said, you could buy it online, the actual prop one, but no, I wanted something that was kind of real. So this is what my wife came up with. This, everyone, is called Lucille. It is a Louisville Slugger bat, as you can see, and it is wrapped in barbed wire. How do you like that barbed wire on here? It is wrapped in barbed wire. Now, I actually had 3 of these, and this thing you got to watch out for because it will get you in the leg, arm, wherever if you don't grab it right. I actually had 3. So she made one like this, which it was cool as it was, but then she made one with barbed wire on it with nails going through certain areas of it. Talk about a mean weapon. That's a mean looking weapon. Then I had a smaller Louisville Slugger, and she put screws through each part of it. A little crazy there. When I got home and saw that, I was like, gee whiz, you went a little bit much there, wife, didn't you? But anyway, she's a great person. She takes care of things when I ask her to make it. But I'm going to show you Lucille, my buddy again, the Louisville Slugger. There it is. Lucille. I said I wanted to show that. I did a TikTok video on Lucille, and everybody liked the way Lucille looked and they wanted one themselves. So that's my version of The Walking Dead, or take that back, that's my wife's version of The Walking Dead Lucille bat. And I wanted to show that because I said I was going to do that in the last video, and I didn't. So I'm showing you in this video. You met my other buddy there, Lucille. So anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for those likes, subscribes, and comments. Again, if you can continue to do that, that makes it great. And let me have all that support everybody's been giving me. That's been great too. Comment. And you know what? Tell me what you'd like to see. And would you like to see some other kind of firearms? Comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I might have it. If I don't have it, sometimes I can get it. I can borrow it from somebody. Or what have you, but tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me what you'd like me to talk about, and I will. And as you see, I'm wearing my Trump hat. You like that, don't you? Trump all the way. 2024, baby. Anyway, thanks again. Peace out from the Gungeon. Have a blessed day and a great week.